Alright, it's time for another Instagram story, I think. Following my last video on knowledge, and the importance of knowledge first, had quite a few comments on, but how do I get the knowledge? And it doesn't have to be expensive. Some of my best ideas and my best business ventures have come from free books, ideas that I've got from free books or cheap books or webinars, and they've gone on to generate hundreds of thousands of pounds. So over these next series of Instagram story videos, what I want to do is eliminate all of those excuses. People have lots of excuses on why they can't build up their knowledge, and I want to get rid of them. And I don't mean that in like a condescending way. I mean that there's people that genuinely believe that there's excuses or there's things that are holding them back, that are stopping them to be able to increase their knowledge or move forward. And that's fine, that I was exactly the same, and I want to share with you some of the things, some of the hurdles I got over and how I did that, and I really want to eliminate any excuse. So you've got any excuses, type them below now. So we did get a few comments on how do I increase my knowledge. I don't have time to read books, I don't have much time, so I'm going to eliminate that one now, and I'm going to share with you how you can read over 91 hours of books without wasting any time. So in the last video, in my trader vlog, I said, if you want to learn anything, it all comes down to knowledge first. If you want to learn anything, you first have to invest in knowledge before you can move on. So what does that mean? Well, what I mean is, if you want to learn something, anything, it doesn't have to be in business, anything, you first have to learn how to do it. So reading's a good way, a good resource to quickly learn that skill. For instance, if you want to learn how to cook a certain recipe, you have cookery books. If you want to learn more about history or how to play a game, or you want to learn about a certain person by reading their biography, you read those sorts of books. And if you want to learn about entrepreneurship, business, investing, mindset, trading, economics, you want to learn about psychology, you want to learn about starting a business, wealth, health, you read these sorts of books. And I know you don't have time, and you don't have any time for that, and I didn't have time either, but here's the trick. You don't have to waste any of your normal day-to-day time to read up to 91 hours of books a year. All of you guys spend at least 10 minutes a day in the bathroom, I would hope, at some point, whether you're going to the toilet, brushing your teeth, washing, shower, bath, whatever it is, getting ready, washing your face for work. So, assuming that's the case, if you go to Amazon.com and get yourself one of these little things, they're about £11 to £13 you can get them for. There's a waterproof Bluetooth speaker that you can stick on your wall. Now, the next thing you have to do is go to Audible.com, the link's here, and get yourself an Audible subscription. It's about £6 per month, or $6 per month if you're in the US. The Audible subscription will give you enough books to read. The credits roll over, so you don't pay for any books. You pay £6 or $6 a month, and you get more books than you can read. And here's the thing, that links to your phone. Your phone links to the Bluetooth speaker. So every time you go into the shower, you put the speakers on the wall, you link your phone to the speaker, and you listen to 10 minutes or 15 minutes of audio book every time you're in the bathroom. Now, I'm going to say that you're in the bathroom for 15 minutes throughout the day, okay? So that equates to 365 times 15 equates to 91.25 hours per year. Now, the great thing about Audible.com is you can set the speed. So I always use mine at 1.25 the speed of the normal narration, which means that the average book's around 5 hours long. That means that you're going to get through, from just being in the shower, which you do every day anyway, you're going to get through around 15, 16 books per year without using any of your other free time. Now, that's just being in the bathroom. That doesn't take into consideration going into your car and commuting to work, which might be another 15 minutes, might be half hour, might be an hour. If you link it to your car as you get into your car and the Bluetooth on your car, all of a sudden you're talking about doubling, tripling, even quadrupling the amount of books you read. That's up to 64 books per year. That's more than the average CEO. The average successful CEO reads around 50 books a year, which is about one a week, and you can match that without putting any effort in your own free time. Alright, so hopefully that's opened your eyes a bit. From books, I have learned about business, money, wealth, mindset, psychology, marketing, sales funnels. I've learned about trading, investing, how to build teams, management, tax law, everything. Focus learning. And all that is from a £6 a month membership and having a shower. So this is the sort of education I'm talking about. I'm not talking about school where they teach you a little about a lot. I'm talking about focused education. Laser focused education on something you want to learn. And I'm telling you, I've earned more money from reading books than anything else. It opens your mind. You'll start to see things differently. You'll start to spot opportunities that you didn't see before. The more you learn, the more you earn. So hopefully that's opened your mind a bit there, and you're going to go and get yourself an Audible account set up. You're going to get a Bluetooth speaker, stick it in your shower. These are some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the years, and I do want to eliminate any excuses and any hurdles that you might come up against. And if you do think you're coming up against a particular tricky spot, leave the comments below, and I'll share with you my thoughts. But until the next one, go and get yourself an Audible account, get the speaker, get it in your shower, and start reading some books. There's some recommendations below. And lastly, don't forget to like and share this video around. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's going to be lots more like this. Get the message out there. Share this on your social media platform. Want to get the message around to as many people as possible and inspire as many entrepreneurs as possible as well.